3,000 Buddhas. Sotaesan, the founding master of Won Buddhism, said, "You should indeed apply the Buddha Dharma in order to enhance your everyday life." What does it mean to enhance everyday lives through Buddha Dharma? Each of us will answer that question in many ways, but it is not just we as individuals who benefit from Dharma and our practice. The world community benefits as well. This week, our North Carolina temples reached 3,000 YouTube subscribers. Yay! Who are these 3,000 people? Are you one of them? Our YouTube channel took its very first baby steps in 2017, but the channel was rarely used in the early years. Then at the start of the pandemic, when in-person meetings were closed, we jumped into live streaming. In March of 2020, with Nick's help, using my cell phone speaker, we launched our very first live streaming Dharma services with 160 subscribers. And now, 4 years later, we have 3,000. The first year of the pandemic pushed us to see beyond in-person practice. At the time, I was not familiar with any online platform. I did not know what live streaming was or how to use Zoom. As soon as pandemic started, I got a phone call from a soldier, Fayetteville, asking me, "Are you guys doing live streaming?" I said, What is live streaming?" But our temple members and I learned fast. Using the Zoom platform, we held many retreats, workshops, classes, and a variety of spiritual services, such as memorial and deliverance ceremonies via Zoom, individual consultations, and children's meditation. Once we asked the children to bring their favorite socks to a children's meditation Zoom meeting and show them to each other. In the middle of the hot dog days of August, we hosted a cool dog Zoom and invited temple friends and their dogs to meditate together online. We became quite creative in our online home. Without the pandemic, I still might not know about live streaming, and we probably would not have such a growing online community. Grace from home. One of our temple founders, Patty Hwatawonim, recently shared her thoughts about the significance of reaching 3,000 subscribers. She said, "YouTube influencers have millions of subscribers who promote anything from cooking to carpentry. But reaching 3,000 subscribers means so much to me because of where we came from." Patty continued, "Prior to COVID, we did not seem to need to reach out digitally, but the pandemic necessitated a new strategy. And a journey evolved as we figured out how to do this. We put together an amazing team that included young and old, newcomers and long-time practitioners, lay and clergy. The team gained expertise quickly, and look at the results. Right here in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, a Won Buddhist temple is reaching more than 3,000 people from all over the world. Both the journey and the results are a success." End of quote. I think Patty's comment sums up well the unfolding journey of our temple. Dharma affinity. It is said that there are more than 113 million active YouTube channels in this world. Wow, Isn't that amazing? I would not be able to check out that many channels in this lifetime or even in many lifetimes. Out of countless channels and areas of interest, you are tuning into us. Somehow, people managed to find our Dharma postings. That shows us the attraction of a special affinity. We know that not all 3,000 subscribers stay tuned into us from week to week. Though they may not watch each service, I feel a special bond with them because they planted a seed of Dharma affinity from the moment they hit the subscribe button. That's why we love to do the special handshake to celebrate the seed of affinity. These seeds of affinity come from many directions. Some people subscribed to our channel because we asked them to. But most of you have subscribed from your heart for the sake of your own practice and to support our temple's online initiative. My family and friends in Korea pay close attention to what we are doing, even though their English is limited. There are gracious One Buddhist practitioners in Korea who subscribe to our channel to support our Dharma work, even though they may not fully understand what we are saying, except for the chants in Korean. I bow to subscribers in Korea. 감사합니다. 한국에서 지켜봐 주시고 응원해 주셔서 감사합니다. And I bow to friends who connect with our channel from across the United States and all around the world. Thank you. It has been surprising and delightful to learn some folks have found us on their own through our podcast and YouTube channel, Heart of Practice. There are friends near and far who tell us that being able to access our programs online has been deeply meaningful to them. Sometimes online friends will even drive long distances to visit us in person. How special is that? In an assembly on Vulture Peak, Buddha held up a flower and showed it to the congregation. The congregation was silent, except for Mahakassapa, whose face broke into a subtle smile. Buddha said, I entrust treasury of the true Dharma I to Mahakassapa. What does this mean? This koan reminds me of deep Dharma affinity that transcends words and languages. Whether I get to see our 3,000 subscribers, Buddhas, face to face or not, I feel a heart-to-heart connection, a mind-to-mind connection. No matter the reason people subscribe to our temple channel, they are all special because of our affinity. They are the Buddhas who encourage us to continue our Buddha Dharma work. So with a deep sense of appreciation, we hold our subscriber Buddhas in mind and heart, and I daily contemplate how to make Buddha offerings to them. By Buddha offerings, I mean not only sending good wishes and appreciation, but also making available some practical and beneficial tools to help them on their journey of Buddhahood. I frequently ask myself how to transmit Dharma heart to heart as Buddha did on Vulture Peak. How do we shape the content of our temple channel so that Dharma is accessible to all and the beauty of Dharma is fully revealed? We are not the first One Buddhist to ponder this and consider accessibility. Our founding teacher Sotaesan did this by creating scripture that is accessible to all people, regardless of background, education, age, or gender. Online Dharma in the internet age. Every day I'm amazed by the power of internet. The internet truly makes us interconnected in so many levels, faster and broader ways. The resources for knowledge and information are widely available, making for greater equality. And we are contributing to it by creating, presenting, and storing our Dharma services and practice journeys online. We are making history. I believe this effort is one of the first internet chapters of One Buddhism in the United States. Through this journey, the power of Sangha has grown, and the meaning of Sangha, our practice community, has expanded. Sangha is no longer limited to a designated location. The nature of ultimate truth is free from the limits of space and time. Yet, the work to maintain and grow our YouTube channel has not always been easy. It has required the collaboration of our Sangha community here in North Carolina. Every single online video is created by many minds and hearts. For a Sunday live stream like this, from the planning to rehearsal to broadcast, our Sangha works together. Our temple's live stream teams have been comprised of volunteers from the beginning. We have not had any professional engineers along this journey, but we have always been blessed with generous souls who bring their full hearts and talents. Without your practice and the teamwork of our in-person community, how could we have reached this milestone in cyberspace? Thank you. Thank you. Our founding teacher said, traditional Buddhism was an era of a single Buddha and 1,000 bodhisattvas, but in the future, thousands of Buddhas and 10,000s of bodhisattvas will appear in the world. This message gives us hope. Enlightenment is possible for us all. We are all potential Buddhas. We have a Buddha nature, the seed of enlightenment and Buddhahood. When I see the number 3,000 subscribers, my heart feels happy and hopeful. I imagine Dharma with its wisdom and compassion, gently flowing forth along new paths, breathing the gift of healing into the world. Deep gratitude to 3,000 Buddhas and many more Buddhas to come. Through the merit of our Dharma affinity and practice, may blessings return to all of us 3,000-fold.